dark and menacing waters of the Asiatic coast, Trader Tom of the China Seas courageously battles the powerful forces of an evil dictator who would set the world aflame.
They sabotaged my ship. Rigging cut half through. Sugar and fuel tanks. Storm hit. We didn't have a chance. Tell him it was Kurt Daly.
Jim.
Well, everyone knows that the natives in the interior are trying to rebel against their Khan. And according to rumors around the waterfront, they're being supplied with arms smuggled in along this coastline.
No argument there. But it's also important to the peace of the world that we break up this smuggling.
It's one of the reasons I'm interested, Major. It might lead me to Kurt Daly.
All right, but if the stuff's that hot, we're taking a long chance trying to run it through.
Of course we are, but it's worth the risk. If the rebel natives can get hold of that gas, they'll be able to break away from their United Nations protectorate and set up an independent nation as a satellite of our country.
I'm sorry, it's no go, Mr.
Daly. Kurt Daly. Take it easy, Rogers. I don't know what Dean told you.
You'll see blood-chilling action and mysterious adventure when you patrol the dangerous coast of Sumatra with Trader Tom of the China Seas. 12 flaming episodes.
See what you can do with the radio?
Yes, Mr. Tom.
We interrupt this program to make a special broadcast at the request of the Coast Patrol. Attention, all mariners. Attention, all mariners. A sailing ship is reported in distress about 1.5 miles southeast of Point Inda and drifting toward the reef. Any vessels in that vicinity are requested to render all possible assistance.
Wang, it's a rough spot to be in on a night like this.
Very bad, Mr. Tom. No other ships be there.
No, and if there were, they couldn't do much in this storm.
Another broadcast requested by the Coast Patrol. Attention, all mariners. The ship previously reported has struck the reef southeast of Point Inda and is believed to be lost. All beach residents are requested to be on the lookout for survivors from the wreck, which has been identified as the Fallow. James Dean, owner and captain.
Jim Dean. I'm going down to the beach.
It no good, Mr. Tom. You not got there till morning. Get long way from here. Storm gone then, ship gone too.
Look, Jim's tough. He might make it ashore, and if he does, he's going to need help. I'll be back at noon tomorrow.
Okay, now. It's me, Tom Rogers. Don't you recognize me?
Yeah. Sure, Tom. I know. Thanks.
Look, I gotta get you to a hospital, quick.
It's no use. I'm all busted up inside. Waves smashed me through the rail. Gotta do something for me.
Anything, Jim.
You know Major Conroy. Well, tell him they sabotaged my ship. Rigging cut half through. Sugar and fuel tanks. The storm hit. We didn't have a chance. Tell him it was Kurt Daly.
Jim. Jim!
Jim said it was a man named Kurt Daly.
Rotten shame. How well did you know Jim?
Well, Jim and I were buddies during the last war, Major Conroy. I thought I knew all about him, but apparently I was wrong.
Why do you say that?
Well, why would anyone bother to sabotage a trading ship if it were only a trading ship? And for that matter, why should Jim want me to tell you all about it if you're only a retired Army officer relaxing on an island in the China Seas?
Could we,
Yeah, certainly.
Hello, something you like?
As you apparently have guessed, I'm not exactly what I appear to be. I have a mission here concerning the inland province. A mission that the American government can have no official connection with.
Why not? The inland province is a United Nations protectorate.
Now, that's true, but how much do you know about all this?
Well, everyone knows that the natives in the interior are trying to rebel against their Khan. According to information around the waterfront, they're being supplied arms, smuggled in along this coastline. So why can't the United Nations representative act officially to stop them?
Because the stuff is being landed on this coast. Bermuda's not a member of the United Nations.
It sizes up as a pretty rough job. You can't stop gun running single-handed.
Oh, it's not quite as bad as that. The Bermuda Coast Patrol will act any time we have sufficient information or evidence against the smugglers. But they have no intelligence service. So we're trying to collect the information to give them.
Mm-hmm. And Jim was helping you when they caught up with him, huh?
That's it. And now I need someone to take his place.
Meaning me?
You do a lot of cruising up and down the coast. You could be places and hear things.
Mm-hmm.
Of course, it's only fair to remind you what happened to Jim.
It's one of the reasons I'm interested, Major. Might lead me to Kurt Daly. When do I start?
Do you know Dr. Wells?
Yes, he's an old-timer that goes putting around on his schooner doctoring the island natives, isn't he?
Yes, he and his daughter, who acts as his nurse. They're about the only medical service the natives get here. He's been collecting information for me. I had a radio report from Dr. Wells 2 days ago. His schooner was burned last week in the lagoon at Southeast Island.
Burned? By smugglers?
We believe so. He and his daughter escaped across the island to Carter's trading post. They radioed me from there. Then he borrowed Carter's sloop and started back.
Why, this is no time of the year to make a trip in a small boat like that. We're due for a hurricane any day.
Dr. Wells realized that. But he said he had important information he couldn't send over the air. So Jim was to meet him down the coast and bring the information back to me. I'd like you to meet Dr. Wells now that Jim can't.
Where am I to meet Dr. Wells?
You have a chart of the southeast coast?
Yes.
Well, we may still have some trouble. Tom Rogers might be one of Conroy's spies.
I wouldn't like that, Barrett.
From what I've heard of Rogers, he'd be a tough man to tangle with.
We may have to do more than just tangle with him. If he's actually working with the Major, he'll have to be removed.
That's a large order.
My country is sending a full shipment of munitions to the rebels. It's got to get through to the interior. As things stand now, we have nothing to fear from the Brahmatra Coast Patrol. We've got to keep it that way.
I'm not arguing with you. I just said it'd be tough.
Not so difficult, Kurt. But I must depend on you. I can't risk showing my hand. And Gerson can only be depended upon for direct action.
Even at that, you depend on him more than I would. He don't look too bright to me.
He's not very bright. He thinks I saved his life, so he's loyal to me. You go to Rogers' trading post, try to charter his schooner. Offer him a big price. If he's working with Conroy, he'll have to turn you down. And we'll make our plans accordingly.
I'll be seeing you. You wait. Are you Tom Rogers?
That's right. What can I do for you?
I'm promoting a trading deal and I need a ship. You got anything I could charter?
Well, I charter my schooner sometimes. When do you want it?
Right away. I got a big deal cooking in the outer island.
I'm sorry, I'm leaving on a cruise tomorrow.
Oh? Toward the big island, huh? That suits me. Maybe we can work it together.
I don't think so. I follow a pretty strict schedule.
Now look, Rogers, this is a big deal. I could pay you plenty. More than you'd make in a month's trading cruise, and it'll only take a few days.
I still can't do it.
Why not? You trade for profit.
Look, I'm sorry, Mr.
Daly. Kirk Daly. Well, maybe some other time.
Just a minute.
Oh, changed your mind?
No, a friend of mine told me about you, Daly.
Oh? Who?
Jim Dean.
Just a minute, Rogers. I don't know what Dean told you.
Try to shoot, but don't shoot straight enough.
It's all right, Wang. You probably saved my life as it is.
Who are they?
Well, part of that smuggling gang. Like Daddy was mighty anxious to charter my schooner. I don't think he wanted me to do any more sailing for the next few days without him.
You go on cruise anyway?
You bet I will. Wang, see if you can get the weather report, will you?
Then Rogers went aboard his schooner and got underway. Set a course south along the coast.
Well, then, we can assume that he's now working with Major Conroy. The question is he sailing to that point you saw marked on Rogers' chart? And if so, why?
Sorry, Barrett. I don't have my crystal ball with me.
But you do have your car, and it's only an hour's drive from here.
What? In this storm?
In this storm. Take Gerson with you. You can watch their rendezvous point from the cliff road. We must know exactly what Conroy and his men are planning. Hurry now.
Wells, aren't you?
Yes. My father's below sick. I'm afraid it's pneumonia.
We're trying to rig a breeches boy. All in the line. I'll get your father. Breeches boy. There must be a boat on the rocks at the foot of the cliff. They better hurry if they want to get clear. This hurricane can start a landslide. Hey, we'll get a pole or a rail. Maybe we can help it along. Hurry now.